Life is a journey filled with multitudes of emotions, and one of the most potent and misunderstood of them all is anger. Often seen as a negative force that can damage relationships and hinder personal growth. Anger holds within it a hidden key, a transformative power that, when harnessed correctly, can fuel positivity and personal growth. In this motivational message, we will embark on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment, exploring the secret of turning anger into a force for good. We'll delve deep into the art of understanding, managing, and channeling anger into a source of motivational message, resilience, and positivity. Now, what is anger? Anger is a primal force, an immediate response to perceived threats or injustices. It's an integral part of the human experience, signaling that something in our environment or within ourselves needs attention. Acknowledging this fundamental aspect of anger is the first step in unlocking its hidden potential. Many of us run away from anger, but the most important thing that we can do is embrace anger. Many of us are conditioned to suppress our anger and believing that showing this emotion is a sign of weakness, especially men. However, the key to transformation lies in embracing your anger, understanding that it is a natural response to life's challenges, and denying it only builds inner tension. When you embrace it, anger, you gain power over it. Now, imagine you bottle anger time and again, it continuously fills you up within. It creates what we call anger inflammation. It builds houses within you of lumps that the moment you start realizing that anger is affecting you and you want to let it go, it pains you so much. Because of you have bottled it down and it has created a force of pressure that it wants to burst. Now, before you start bottling things down because of anger, you must explore the root causes of it. Because in order for you to harness the power of anger, you must dig deep and discover the root causes of your emotions. Ask yourself, why am I feeling angry? Is it a response to a personal challenge, an injustice, or a breach of your values? Identifying the source of anger provides clarity and the opportunity to address underlying issues. And again, it helps you to remain calm, to remain steadfast, and not always be reacting in situations that you have no control over. Because if you let anger drives you, then you will not be able to explore the causes of it. It will always be moving you up and down, taking you sideways because of it has embraced itself within you. You need to learn to transform that anger into motivation. Because anger can be a powerful motivator when channeled positively instead of letting it fester or explode uncontrollably. Channeling it into determination and drive is very important because it allows you to move forward instead of you being stuck behind thinking of everything that made you angry. You must use your anger as a fuel to pursue your goals and overcome obstacles. Because imagine the energy, the power that is, the raw power that comes from anger. And if you take that anger and put it into your books, and put it into your studies, and put it into your job, and put it into your practices. Whatever the thing that you do, if you manage and be able to transform that anger into something that drives you into doing great things for yourself, then you have learned the power to harness the energy that is created by anger. Because every great achievement often stems from a desire to change something that angered or frustrated us. So imagine that desire that you gained from anger, and you channel it into building something that will be beneficial to your life. It holds a potential power that it enables you to cultivate emotional intelligence. Because it is very essential for you to transform anger into positivity, to learn to recognize your triggers and reactions, and practice empathy towards others who may also be dealing with anger. Remember, it is not only you that deals with anger. Now, when two people comes into one place and both of them are angry, no one will be able to listen to each other. No one will be able to have a proper communication that has to be versed and understand and heard, because everyone in that space that you are in is angry and performing under emotions of anger. So, after you've used reactions, you must practice empathy towards others who may also be dealing with anger. By understanding your own emotions and those of others, you can foster healthier relationships and diffuse potential explosive situations. Now, there is one of the most powerful things to dealing with anger, which is the power of forgiveness. It is a great power that heals you. It is very profound. One of the most profound ways to transform anger into positivity is through forgiveness. You need to forgive and not hold on to anger and resentment. Because the only result that you can get is poisoning your own soul, your inner self, your spiritual man. It damages you at a higher level of physical being. It creates aggression. It builds pride. It allows you to be depressed, because the power that you have harnessed through anger, you are channeling it in a wrong manner, because you are allowing it to fuel behaviors that stems out of anger. So by forgiving others and yourself, you release the burden of anger, making room for inner peace and personal growth. If you feel that this is too much for you, you can't handle it, you can't transform your life, you can't move on, you need to practice what we call mindfulness and meditation. These techniques offer powerful tools for managing anger. These practices help you stay present in the moment, allowing you to respond to situations rather than react impulsively. They create a space for introspection and self-regulation, enabling you to choose how to express anger constructively. With every situation that you find yourself in, before getting angry, or in the process of you being angry, learn to have a constructive communication, an effective one, because it is a cornerstone of transforming anger into positivity. When you are angry, express your feelings calmly. Speak softly and slow. Because if you find yourself speaking quick, faster, you might find yourself being so much aggressive that you end up saying things that you do not mean or end up regretting. So you must be assertive without resorting to aggression or blame. You must be open and honest, respectful, communicating and understanding and having resolution in everything that you do. And with that being said, you need to learn to cultivate resilience. Anger can be a test of your resilience. Always remember that. Again, anger can be a test of your resilience, of your strength. So you must learn to bounce back from challenging situations with a positive outlook. When life throws you curveballs, use your anger to fuel your determination to preserve and persevere and emerge stronger than ever before. Now, there are situations where anger, as I've said in the beginning, anger has built a home within you because you've been continuously bottling it, keeping it within, and not talking to anyone. So it has found home and warmth within you because every day you feed it with so much aggression and pride and blame because of you haven't dealt with what is within you. Now, when it creates a home within you, it inflames your spiritual life. It inflames. Imagine an inflamed body from eating junk food and so many things that affects your inner self. Now imagine anger transforming your spiritual soul and makes it very inflamed, that when you try and deal with it and try to remove and change your life, it pains. Because an inflamed spirit is a painful one. Because it is controlled not only by you, but by the emotions that lives in you, that resides in you. Now, when you try to deal with anger and it pains to let go, then you must seek professional help. And one thing that you must understand is that seeking professional help does not make you weak, but it builds you up. Because you're allowing someone else also who has more knowledge and the atmosphere of where you are coming from. Now, speaking to someone allows you to lift the weight off your shoulders because on your own you cannot handle it. So by seeking professional helps, it means that you are a very strong person that is willingly giving themselves to transformation and change. And if anger again becomes overwhelming and uncontrollable, you must seek the professional help, and which is a wise choice again. Therapists and counselors can provide valuable strategies and support to help you manage anger and navigate the underlying issues. In the journey of life, anger is but a stepping stone. Instead of fearing or avoiding it, learn to embrace and harness its hidden power. Transform your anger into motivation, resilience, and positivity are the best part to unlock doors to personal growth and fulfillment. Remember that the key lies within you, waiting to be discovered and used to unlock a brighter and more empowered future. Because one of the most important things that you must learn, that every time you are angry, the only person that is affected, it is you. Not the person that made you angry, but you. The only person that does not sleep, it's not the person that made you angry, but it is you. Because all of these emotions stems out of you and poison your soul. So every time you must remember that you must embrace your anger and let it be the catalyst for your transformation into a stronger, more positive and enlightened version of yourself. You must use all the energies that comes from within to create something greater than you. It is not an easy process. It is a very challenging process. But if you start investing your time and investing the power that you have, that is within, then you can transform and become impenetrable from all entities that comes to infuse their selves in you. You have the power to transform your life. You are a powerful being. You are greater and beyond. You are the most powerful, the most perfect, designed human being. And when you look at yourself and find yourself full of imperfections, ask yourself, how in the world as a human being do I live and perform the things that I perform? This body has been designed with perfection. The cells in your body that functions every day, the movement that happens through your veins, the beating of your heart, your digestive system, the way they function, they are made perfect. They are aligned perfect. So you are a perfect being. Don't let anyone tell you that you are not a perfect being. You are a perfect being. Now, the mistakes that happens in our lives defines who we are because we learn from them. The emotions that stems from within, they are a lesson for us to learn. So you should not at any point look yourself down because of the things that happens within or in your surroundings. You are a very beautiful being. Made with grace, having a breath of life, you are complete. Your soul is complete. Don't look at yourself as a physical being. Look at yourself from a spiritual being. That your spirit is complete within you. Whether you have limbs or no limbs, whether you have one eye or one leg, or whether you have a heart made of a clock, or whether there is something that is dysfunctional in yourself, just know that your spirit that is within is complete. Never blame yourself. Never blame yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I am strong and powerful. I will never be controlled by anger, but I will control my anger. I will not let myself or the energy that lives within be taken out because of my anger and the revenge that I want to make. Take control of anger. Take control of your life. Take control of everything that happens in your life. And everything else that you do will come into realization that you are a powerful being. I am happy that I can speak to you like this. I am happy that I can share a word with you like this. Because I know within these words there is power of transformational. So stand firm. shoulders high, and know that you are the most beautiful and powerful being. If your family has made you angry, forgive them. If your friends have made you angry, forgive them. If your sickness has made you angry, forgive yourself. And start loving who you are. Be grateful of who you are. Love yourself. And many more blessings will be shown and seen within you. Take care and continue loving yourself.